The leader of one of Western New York's largest auto plants is retiring at the end of the month. General Motors plant manager Steve Finch sat down with our Claudine Ewing to talk about the job and the powertrain plant he helped guide through a tough period to prosperity.
Good morning, I'm Steve Finch, the plant manager here.
Plant manager since January 2007. Now, after nearly 11 years at the top, Steve Finch is retiring.
It's time.
Time, he says, for him personally and for the plant to move to the next level. He was an inclusive manager. On his watch, GM invested nearly $3 billion in the Tonawanda plant. But he had to deal with change. In 2007, there were 2,000 workers and 5 different engine lines.
We were producing over 1 million engines a year.
But then came the GM bankruptcy.
We didn't know whether we were going to have a future in that location or not.
Longtime workers were let go, just 600 workers after the bankruptcy. But the plant is now booming with over 1,700 workers producing engines for mid-size cars, trucks, and
the hot cars like the Camaro and the Corvette.
He says the plant's future is solid.
The internal combustion engine has still got I think a solid foundation for many years, and our plant is producing some of the most efficient, fuel efficient, conservative, energy conservation type of gasoline engines that there are.
Believe it or not, Finch has been with General Motors 41 years.
When I found out about General Motors, I was in high school, and when I graduated, it was on a Friday, and I started working for GM as a co-op student that following Monday.
He graduated from Hutch Tech and is now a role model.
I wanted the community to be accepting of what we would be bringing together as a plant and as a community.
He's had young people come to the plant to learn engineering and manufacturing careers.
There's a tremendous amount of opportunity out there, and it's not completely elusive, because if you think about it, I didn't have anything special.
He just believed in hard work. His successor is Ram Ramajan, an assistant plant manager at a GM plant in Michigan.
He told me that he still wants to continue many of the things that the plant has done, being involved in the community, working together with our union.
Can you leave with a smile?
I'm leaving with a big grin on my face.
Claudine Ewing, Channel 2 News.
We wish him all the best. Thank you, Claudine, too, who, by the way, has posted her entire interview with Steve Finch on WGRZ.com. Steve says that the plant production volume is stable and it is on track to produce engines at a world-class quality level.